Hi, this is Kim from kimsapron.com, and today I'm going to share a fabulous pasta salad recipe that takes less than 10 minutes to prepare. The time it takes you to cook your pasta, you'll have dinner ready right after that. All you need is some tuna, some pasta, some spinach, some peppers, tomatoes, some onions if you want them, some black olives, but you can replace the black olives with capers or with sun-dried tomatoes or with roasted red peppers. It's really whatever you like. I'm going to add some fresh basil to it, but you can add some fresh dill, some cilantro. Anything really goes in the salad. So let's get it together here. So my pasta's already cooked, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to add 3 cans of tuna. Now I know in our house, as much as we try, we don't eat as much fish as we should. So canned tuna is a great way to add fish to your diet. I would look for low sodium tuna if at all possible. And the nice thing is this salad is so flavorful that it kind of masks the taste of the fish. Now, if your family really does not like canned tuna or doesn't like fish, then chicken would be just as good. Now that's Lucy in the background licking her bowl because she got the tuna juice from the cans. Anyways, after you add your tuna, you're going to take some spinach. I like my spinach, it's already washed. You can replace this with kale if you like. And I'm just going to slice it down just a bit. That way it's just easier to mix and it's easier to eat. And I'm going to add a lot of it because really it is a pasta salad, but I want more vegetables than pasta in here. There we go. All right, so you got lots of spinach. To that we're going to add some pepper. In here I have 1 whole orange pepper and about half of a yellow pepper that was left over from last night. I'm going to add about a cup or so of sliced cherry tomatoes. They're so sweet this time of year. It adds so much flavor. I'm going to add 1/4 sliced red onions. Now, if your family doesn't like raw onions, you don't have to put them in, but they do add a nice flavor to it. And I'm going to add some basil leaves. Now, just a tip, this basil's been in the fridge for a week. What I did when I bought it is I rinsed it out, I wrapped it up in a Scott towel, put it in a Ziploc baggie, and it's good to go for, well, over a week it seems. You're going to slice the basil up. You can put as much or as little as you want. This is just to add a little bit of extra flavor. We're going to add some black olives. And again, like I said before, you can add some capers, you can add some roasted sun-dried tomato, or some roasted red pepper, or some sun-dried tomatoes. You just want a little bit of that saltiness to the salad. Now, as you can see, my bowl is already full, and this is all full of good stuff. So on top of that, I'm going to add some pasta. Now, I use gluten-free pasta, of course, and the only unfortunate thing with gluten-free pasta is it's not necessarily as good the next day. So if you come across a gluten-free pasta that can stand a day in the fridge, you let me know. So I'm going to add a couple handfuls of pasta, just enough to fill up my bowl here, and then I'm going to start mixing it up. I want it all mixed up. Now, the other great thing about this salad is there's so many flavors as is that you don't really need to add a dressing to this, but if you do, you can add any homemade dressing that you choose. Make it nice and light because there are lots of flavors in here. And if you want to buy a pre-made salad dressing, you can do that. I'm not a big fan of pre-made dressings, but I have come across the Farm Boy brand, their home brand. They've got a balsamic vinaigrette. There's no added salt, there's no sugar in it. It's pretty much the same thing as the vinaigrette I would make at home. And I'll add just a splash of this on top. Ooh, Lucy. We're going to add about 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit more. Mix it up. And this will be dinner for tonight. It transports well in a Tupperware because we have soccer. We've got 2 soccer practices tonight. So some of us are going to eat early, Lulu. And some of us are going to eat a little bit later, and I'm going to eat at the field. And this is what we'll be having. It'll be delicious. Thanks. I hope you enjoy it.